Okay, moving on to Group 6. Good mixture here. We've got the Johnsons, the Friendly Giants, Balls and All That, and Magnolia. What's the start off on that one?
I'll just mention something that Magnolia and Balls and All That just played their first game and that was a half. So if that influences it.
Yeah, Magnolia bottled it, to be honest.
They bottled it? I did hear that they were 2 up after 3, was it?
2 up after 3 and a 9-0 comp.
I think Gary got nervous and Sam Payne just couldn't step up and carry them through. Yeah.
Well, I was going to actually back this team. I thought Sam was a strong player. I thought he would carry that team through. But the Johnsons obviously play together a lot. They know each other's game. They could be a strong pairing. But I'm going to go with youth on this occasion, as I ignored them in the last group, and I think Leachy and Mike Broad could have a good chance.
You do know Mike Broad is over 50 years old. So you
With Leachy, well, so a mixture of youth and experience. Youth and experience, I think, shine through in this one.
Yeah, I'll pretty much go along with that. I think that the Friendly Giants have got a chance, especially with the Magnolia half in today with Balls and all that. But you can't rule out the Johnsons. I think they're pretty strong pairing.
Right, yeah. Moving on to Group 7 now, which consists of Mel's, Plot Bob, the Burks, and Off the Edge. Tim, do you want to start something?
Yeah. Well, I think it's actually Plum Bob.
Plum Bob?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
No, I couldn't read the right.
Sorry about that.
Couldn't read the right number.
Yeah, I think they've got a good chance. Bob and John again playing the handicap matches together. So I think they're a pretty strong pair in there. The Burks, Ryan Taylor and Stanford have got a chance. Obviously, they're going to play their game before Les gets on the Guinness. We'll know that he likes a bit of the black stuff. Dave Short and Chris Newman, they're going to be strong as well. So it's a pretty strong group, to be honest with you. Paul Jones and Clive Warrington, again, are strong off their handicap.
So who are you picking out?
Sorry, I'd go for Plum Bob.
Mike?
Okay. I'd like to back Off the Edge. I think Dave Short I've heard is playing well at the moment, so I think they could be a strong team. The Burks, obviously, like Tim said, Ryan Taylor and Les Stanford. Like I said to him, keep Les off the Guinness, and I think he'll be okay. So yeah, Ryan and Les will be strong, but I'm going to back Off the Edge in this group.
And finally, Group 8, we've got the Odd Couple, Pain Relief, the 2 Jacks, and Heck and Dorrell. Let's start with Mike on this one then.
Okay, well, obviously the 2 Jacks, Mikey and Tony, obviously they should know each other's game. They should play with each other quite a lot. But as Pain Relief, I've heard have won their first game in this group. I'm going to hedge my bets on that occasion, and I'm going to back them as they won their first game. Thanks, Tom.
Safe bet. Tim?
Yeah, it's another strong group. Just starting off with Pat and Paul. They're a very strong pair, and I know they've lost their first game. I know that Paul's struggled quite a bit over this season with his form, but Pat's a steady player. Mikey Jacks and Tony have got a good chance. Mikey now working a bit on the green, so obviously that sort of helped him out with green reading and things like that. Yeah, bit of that. But I would personally go for Heck and Dorrell. Simon Hector has been having lessons off himself, so he's slowly getting better and improving as a golfer. And Ian Dorrell, great year with the county, playing off 5 is a very solid handicap. So yeah, Heck and Dorrell for group number 8.
Right, yeah. Well, that consists of all the groups now. Now the $1 million question is who is going to be the overall winner. I think we should have everyone's opinion. I personally don't think it's going to be a favourite. I think someone's just going to come out of nowhere and have it. And to be honest, I think, drum roll please, I think it's going to be the Burks. I've played with Ryan before, and like you say, Les, get him out early before he's had a Guinness, he'll be alright. I think they're going to top the group and win the whole thing.
I think you're right there, but I don't think it will be a favourite who wins. I think it'll be a team that plays together consistently and knows each other's game. So perhaps someone like the Jacks or perhaps the Johnsons. But perhaps they've got a chance. But I think Team Showboat, I will back them. Digby can, with his shots, and Jack with his birdies and things like that, I think they'll be a formidable team. So as long as Digby gets rid of the shanks and Jack gets rid of his injury, I think they'll be a formidable team.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying, Mike. Team Showboat are strong, but they do struggle with the nerves. I know that Jack does struggle when it comes down to it, and Diggs is quite nervous when it comes down to it as well. But can see the final being between myself and obviously Martin and Steve Ashford and Martin Cleobury. Be a good final, but I think that we're just too strong. So that's.
And Tom, who do you think?
Well, they've got a tough group, but I think if they can get through that and get the confidence growing, I can see a lefty and righty combination of Fishy and Gary having another good year. Semi-finals and the summer knockouts, so if they can just get past Tim and Mark, I think they've got a good chance.
Right, yeah, that concludes the first DTS debate. We should probably a couple of weeks when we know what the groups are looking like a bit more, we'll have another one. Get everyone's expert opinion. Thanks to Mike for stopping by, and thanks for Tim's advice as normal. And Tom, so thank you very much.